Yeah. Free Rambo, about to catch a loop. Free Cavs, free Cavs. Fuck y'all niggas, hope y'all niggas get a half. I want wisdom like Solomon, got a swagger like George Jefferson. Handle my matters with either violence or elegance. Fake nigga, I despise your presence. God created men all equal, but I'm better than you. Righteous rhetoric, measure every nickel, diamond, penny. Unquenchable thirst, I need plenty, pussy, power, and fame. Got a nigga feeling like 07 Kanye. Rambo on the run, T-Money in the casket. Simon overdose, shit is getting wild drastic.
They said an 0-2 team can't go to the playoffs. They said an 0-2 team can't go to the playoffs. They also said in WWE a lot of people can't beat Undertaker. A lot of people can't beat Kane. I know that's fake, but it's also real in a sense. Let's get to talking. Yo, it's Jumpman T with Twisted Torch TV. I'm back again. Turn me up in your headphones. Week 3. Week 3. Where do we go? We go to NY to see the Giants. The G-Men, as my OG would say, he's a favorite for the Giants. He loves the Giants. So, you know, I'm going to show love, my OG, my brother. I'm going to show love to you. We got to get to chopping this fable, though. I'm glad that we're here. I'm glad that fans are able to watch. If you feel like donating to Twisted Torch TV, make sure you hit the Cash App, $ Twisted Torch TV. Cash App, $ Twisted Torch TV. If y'all like the content, y'all want to get better content, better equipment, everything, make sure you show love to your boy Twisted Torch. Let's get into it though. The preview, week 3 versus the G-Men. One thing I will do is say the G-Men have some great talent that they have overcome based on the previous years of them being bad. I think Daniel Jones, Mr. Money Dimes or Dollar Dimes or whatever they want to call Daniel, he's becoming into his own. I like the fact that he's able to be a dual threat. A lot of people don't think he's as fast as he is. I think Daniel's pretty fast. He has good stride. He's 6'4", 6'5". He knows how to run. You saw him previously where he got that 70-yard run and he tripped over himself. That was a touchdown. And last week showed he was able to make a couple zone reads and get on out the door. That guy has speed. And what a way to redeem ourselves Falcons players on defense by that ugly loss we took versus the Eagles in week 1 versus Jalen Hurts, another mobile QB. To see another mobile QB so early to redeem ourselves. I like this matchup. It's a great thing of speed. I think the Giants have a great running back in Saquon Barkley. He's getting over a little injury, but I feel like he's becoming into his own. Last week on Thursday night when they played Washington, he did like a little jump cut and hit it up 40 yards, 50 yards. He's known to be a playmaker, and he can literally take over a game himself. I feel like when he gets comfortable, he will do that. They have a bunch of weapons on offense, and Ingram, Barkley, they have Slayton, they have the Galladay who came from the Lions. He hasn't really came out yet, but I feel like it's coming soon. He will be able to make plays. And they also do have Shepard. Shepard has changed his number, but he's still making plays at a high level. One thing I did notice is Daniel is leading them in running. He's completing almost 67, 68% of his passes. He's doing much better than he previously did. So when we go to this defense, we're going to have to make sure we stop Daniel, Saquon, and those two streaky receivers that are able to get downfield. You got to watch Shepard in the middle of the field. He knows how to get in the middle of the field and find the weaknesses in that defense. So we got to make sure we have a good game plan. And what do you know? Dean Peterson looks like he's coming into his own, guys. He looks like he's coming into his own. As you saw versus week 1 to week 2, Tom Brady only had 276 yards passing. So what does that tell me? That means that he's able to find out a weakness to an offense and try to game plan a lot around it. One thing Dean says we have to do a better job is at red zone. I don't care if the offense throws an interception and puts us in a bad position. We got to take over that game and force 3 points. That's what we need to do a better job on. Tom Brady, they score at least 3 of their touchdowns on being already in the red zone and making plays off that. So we got to do a better job in the red zone. I've stated this plenty of times. A defense can give up a lot of yards, but when they get in that red zone, they clamp down and only give up 3 points. 9 times out of 10, they're going to win that game because they're able to stop touchdowns from happening. So that's the key for me. When they get in that red zone, if they get in that red zone, we have to make sure we put them to 3 points or get 4th down stops. A lot of teams will try us because they think we duck sauce. So they're like, hey, let's come here. We're going to get the offense going. We're going to get our mojo back. Dean ain't going for that.
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all play like some little girls. Y'all like y'all never played football before. These guys are nothing.
You hear me?
They breathe just like we do.
Yes, sir.
They sweat just like we do.
Do you hear me?
They went through 2 days. We went through 2 days in 110-degree heat.
Yes, sir.
I want you to hit everything to move. If the ref gets in your way, you hit him.
Okay, then, let's play.
But they're cheating us too. They're against us too. This is our team. This is us. Let's go right now. Let's get it up now.
One thing I will say, we are down due to injuries. Russell Gage won't be playing on the offense. A.J. Terrell, due to a concussion, won't be playing on the defense. In steps T.J. Green. T.J. Green was making a lot of plays in the preseason, and he earned reps. As Dean said, it didn't matter that A.J. Terrell went down. T.J. was going to get some reps anyway. So let's see how T.J. does. Isaiah Oliver, I look for him to continue to stay in the slot. He's been making a lot of plays in that slot. He was making plays versus Tampa in that slot. He was blitzing. He was guarding. I like how Isaiah Oliver has looked moving in these first 2 weeks. One thing Dean did state is that Oliver reminds him of Logan Ryan, who he had in Tennessee, and Webb, who he had in Baltimore, because they were able to cover, blitz, and play man. That's what you want from a multi-safety or cornerback position. When we switch to these different zones, he has to be able to guard the run if we're in cover 2. Because when you're in cover 2, what are we going to do? QB's going to check down. Let's run. They're in the duck sauce box. Only 6 up front. Let's run it up on them. That corner has to be able to make plays in the run game. And I think Isaiah Oliver is a big corner. He's able to do that. I'm looking forward to red zone stops, Isaiah Oliver in that slot corner, and getting pressure on Daniel Jones. When they're doing that zone read, know your man. Don't try to overplay. Do your job, especially at that DN position, at that linebacker position. Do not guess. Do your job. Because Daniel will, I'm gone. I'm out of there. That's what he did. Don't let that happen. Zone read, red zone, and make sure we get some pressure on Daniel Jones, guys. Dante Fowler came out. He had a sack on Tom Brady, forced fumble. I like that. Keep that same energy. He feels like he's getting back to his old self. I want you to continue to grind, my brother. I like how he's doing in this fold. Let's switch to offense. Let's switch to offense. You see who I'm rocking. You see who I'm rocking, right? Pitts, we trust. And Pitts, we trust. 6 catches, 76 yards. Had the most yards of the game last week. Hey, we have to be able to use Pitts with Russell Gage going down. I look for Hayden and Pitts to be in the game a lot more due to Russell Gage not being in, because both of them can play the slot. They can play outside. They're multi in this offense. In steps Zacchaeus. I think Zacchaeus is a deep threat. He knows how to make plays downfield. If we're able to get time versus they got a stout defense now. I don't want Falcons fans to get it twisted. Giants defense is stout. Leonard Williams, one of the best D tackles, D ends in the game. They just drafted Dexter Lawrence last year. He's able to make plays. They have Martinez at the linebacker position. He knows how to do his thing. Leonard hasn't gotten a sack yet, but I'm guaranteed he's licking his chop and see what he can do versus Jalen Mayfield and versus Matt Hennessy. So we got to be able to make sure we use those double blocks. Matt Hennessy. Make sure you call out those reads and those calls, man, because the Giants might try to switch it up on you and do a lot of stunts to see if you can pay attention. Versus Tampa Bay, they got a lot of open pass rushes on Matt Ryan based on their scheme. We want to make sure we put that down to a minimum. It's okay to make mistakes, but pick up from those mistakes. Don't continue to make the same mistakes. Hey, the secondary. They got one of the top 10 corners in the game right now. I think, in my honest opinion, Bradbury knows how to do his thing. And Matt Ryan already knows how Bradbury is based on seeing him play a lot versus the Panthers when he was guarding Julio Jones. He goes after that one-on-one coverage. He will do one-on-one a lot of the game. So, Calvin Ridley, you're going to get your chance to get those one-on-one opportunities. I know you haven't seen that as much. You got to make sure you take advantage of that. I'm hoping that we're able to open up the playbook, play action, and go downfield. That's what I want to see from this offense. That's what we haven't seen yet. We've seen intermediate routes. We've seen short routes. We've seen dump-off routes. We haven't seen that deep pass yet, that 20 into 40 yards range as far as deep passes. We got to do a better job of that and be able to see that. I understand Arthur Smith is learning his weapons, so we need time to give. So I hope he's able to open up this game now that he's seen Jalen be able to be a lot better with those passes, that pass block. One thing the fans might not be noticing, I've watched this game 3 times now. Arthur Smith went into that game plan based off what happened with the Eagles. We saw how bad the Eagles did us dirty with Jalen and Matt Hennessy. So he said we're going to do the quick pass most of the game because he doesn't know if we can block. But now, going against these 2 tough pass rushing teams, you're going to see that, oh, well, we're going to play a little bit more. So let's see those adjustments now, Arthur Smith. Let's see what you got going. I saw you was brewing in that second and third quarter. You was starting to get your mojo using flash. CP, 84, you are the playmaker. CP, 84, you are the playmaker. I hope you get a lot more touches, maybe 15 to 16 touches a game now moving forward, because you have that ignition to a car. You're able to get that car started. And as you saw, when he started making plays, the offense started moving. So look at that. I think we're going to have a good package set up for Cordell. And you're going to see Mike Davis as well. Mike Davis knows how to make plays. He didn't get that many opportunities due to what Tampa was doing with their fronts. But I feel like Mike Davis and Cordell Patterson are multi-tool. They can play both. They know how to catch the ball at the backfield, and they know how to run the ball. I would prefer versus big, stout D-tackles and D-ends, move with that toss route. Move with those sweeps. Get outside. Because that's when we was eating versus Tampa Bay. We were getting on those tossing plays, on those runs. We weren't able to run up the middle of the field. Let's see how that works this week with Mike Davis. I'm hoping for the best. As Denzel Washington said, perfection, as Coach Boone said.
Put that uniform on. That Titan uniform. You better come to work. We will be perfect in every aspect of the game. You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile. Perfection.
That's what I need from Matt Ryan in this offense going into week 3 and this outside game. I need y'all to get going early. Get momentum early. And then get straight to it. Let's score as many points as we can. And let's try to get this offense wide open as far as a playbook. Defense, like I said, red zone, keys. We got to make sure we stop plays. We have to make sure we get a pass rush or get Daniel Jones flustered a little bit. I saw them last week versus Washington. He missed some throws, but they were kind of on the morning. The receivers kind of dropped the passes, if we're being honest. We need to have them have those mistakes like that. We can't afford any mistakes on offense or defense because we are a middle-of-the-road team. And when you are a middle-of-the-road team, you have to do everything perfect to win games. You can't have miscues when you're a mid-level team because stuff just happens and it doesn't go your way, as you saw versus Tampa with those batted passes into interceptions. It's hard to overcome those type of plays. I promise you that. Let's get momentum to get a win streak going, guys. It's been so long since we won a game, and I want to see some momentum. I want to see some intensity, and I want to see some hunger. When y'all go out there, y'all got to be hungry, ready to take people's lunch. Bring your lunch to work day. That's what I need Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. Bring your lunch to work day and take their lunch as well. I want double food this week. But hey, man, Appreciate all the fans that's subscribing to the channel, the new fans, the old fans. Shouts out to y'all, man. We're growing as much as possible. Appreciate everybody watching and enjoying the content. Let me know how you feel in those comments about what you think I can improve on, what you liked about the show, whatever. Just let me know. You know I respond to all comments. Once again, if you want to donate to Twisted Torch TV, hit that Cash App sign, $ Twisted Torch TV. And I will shout you out on the next video whenever, you know what I'm saying, live. You know I show love. It's nothing. Appreciate y'all. What do I think the score will be? Woo! What do I think the score will be? Woo! I ain't giving no scores. If you want to get the predictions, tune in tomorrow, Saturday morning, 11 a.m. on AFN, and you'll get the scores. I think we're doing a Giants versus Falcons preview. We're going to have some Giants fans on. My OG will be on. 3 Giants fans, 3 Falcons fans. Make sure y'all lock in and enjoy that great content. I'm sure it will be a movie. You know I got the questions on deck for them early. And I'm sure they got questions for us. 2 0-2 teams clashing. Somebody got to get a win. I'm hoping it's the Falcons. We want the Falcons to win. I feel like we got a great chance to get some momentum based on what we saw in the previous game. Let's build off that, guys. And let's go out there and get a W. I need Grady. I need Grady to get a sack. I need Deion Jones to get an interception. I need C-Red to get a touchdown. No. I need Kyle Pitts to get a touchdown. That's why I got his jersey on. I want some luck for him to get a touchdown. When we get in that red zone, Pitts. In Pitts we trust. When we get in that red zone, in Hurts we trust. In Hurts we trust. Let's go. Appreciate y'all one more time. Jumpman T, Twisted Torch TV. I'm out. Perfection.
I can feel it in the air like beans. New order, normalize teaching your son and daughter how to load and shoot the pistol. Picasso is the